Hey guys, it's Canada Bass here. Gonna show you some baits that we use to catch the bass. Start off here. We got the square bill Wvia 3DB crawfish. It's got the 3D hollow cylinder in the middle. It's got the rib cage, sends vibrations through the water. The fish will nail this every time you put it in, pretty much. The rattle in there helps. This is for the more clear days when it's either really sunny or, I mean, not the clear days, the darker days. So that, because the reflection will catch a fish's attention. But say, for the brighter days, you'd probably want to use the more realistic looking ones. Like that. This deeper looking one, it's actually a darker green, but it runs pretty deep, and that fluorescent green right there will catch the fish's attention, and the rattle too. So they'll nail that. This one, you use this one. It's a Bass Pro one. Use it in it's a Bass Pro XPS. Use it in the summer because in the summer the bass tend to nail the baits that are up top, not deep. And this one doesn't run very deep, and it's really bright, so it's good for the springtime. Then this is also good for the springtime. Hula popper. Got a good rattle to it. It's got that tail feathers, which is bright and attractive. It's got the bright thing there, the mouth. Then that's a crankbait. Got a little jerk bait here. This is good for trolling. Fish hit that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the swim baits. This little guy right here, sorry. Pretty bright in here. He's got a neon yellow back to him. Great action. If you put these guys along the bank and stuff, the fish will go for these. They have like a weighted head inside them. Looks like they're inner organs. Works very well in the water. Catch fish like small bass to big bass. So these ones work really well. So any small little swim bait. Then we got these ones. They're a little bit bigger. These work really well too. These catch the bigger fish, but the small fish will also hit these too. I'll show you how to rig that up in a sec. And then these ones. These are the more realistic looking ones. Their action's really good because they got a really floppy tail. And the color on them's really good. They have a fluorescent body to them. And they got like the realistic looking. So yeah, these work really well. These are probably my best swim baits. next to that one I'm going to show you next. Now this one, this works really well because it's natural colors. It's pretty bright. Big fish will nail this. And this is the kind of head that you want to use on all three of these. So it looks like this fish is eating another fish, and it'll look more realistic. Because if you have a big, different colored, just jig head, then the fish will be like, no, I don't. That doesn't look appetizing. So, yep, this works really well for along the shoreline and in the deeper water too. Now, since we have moved on from the crankbaits and the swim baits, I'm going to show you a few more crankbaits, a few more different types of hard baits, and a few more like lures and stuff. Okay, so here's my jig heads. These orange ones, they're a little bit heavier than I like, but the color on them, the fish really like this color, so yeah, the orange ones work well. Then we got these white ones, same weight to them, but the fish also nail these as well because they're bright. These ones are more of a neat. Okay, this jig head, it has the fluorescent yellow and orange on it. The bass hit this one really hard when you put it with a Mr. Twister or something like that. Then just these regular lead ones, they work really well too. Yeah. So that's it for the jig heads. Now on to the bigger swim baits. Okay, so this hard bait, the bigger fish hit this really nicely because it's got the bright yellow bottom, the bright white, and the bright pink. Then the fish also hit this one because the light reflects off it really nicely, as you can see here. It's got the bright orange, bright white, and some bright pink there. Then that's brownish gold on the top. And this to like, it runs pretty shallow. Now fish like this one, because it's really bright, but the action on it's really good because it's jointed. It's a deep runner though, and it gets snagged a lot. But it's really bright and it's got really good action. So the fish will always hit that. Now on to down here. These bigger swim baits, the bigger fish hit these like a lot. This is Matsuno. They got the organs in there too. They're bright. They come in purple, white, green, and pink. And the fish seem to like the pink and the green the best. They'll also hit this thing. It's orange. The light reflects off it really well. It's got some really good tail action because it's a floppy tail. That's done for that. Now this is a deep runner. The fish will hit this too because it's got the bright pink, like I said earlier for the other ones. Now you can't go without having a couple packs of these things. Mr. Twisters, classics, 8 PK, 4 inches. the white ones, fish will hit those in a heartbeat with those heads, and also the bright yellow ones. Those two colorways work the best. Also, you can get these longer white Mr. Twisters. Fish will hit these a lot too because of the tail action. And you always want to have one of these when you're bass fishing. A bright yellow rigger like this. The fish love this, and it's a stronger bait. I've used it a lot because it's starting to rust here. Also, you want to have swivels. I have a lot of swivels. I probably have like 10 more packs of these things. I go through them like crazy. It's better than having to retie and tie a knot on everything. Then also your package of gulp earthworms there. That always works too. And for bass, this works really well. A perch rig. I have just one with the bright colorways. Put some hot dog on the hooks there, and the bass will hit that all the time. Also, if you're fishing around the edges and you got lily pads and stuff, put one of these on here. Got a frog. Bass love frogs, and they will hit that. Also, this type of frog, a rubber one, I've caught probably about 25 6-pound bass on this thing. It's all chewed up, because snapping turtles like this too. And I have a bunch of these color Mr. Twisters, the salmon color. And the bass love this thing. Like I caught about 30 bass on this. I remember I caught 12 in 1 hour on this thing. They love this. Also, we got this hard bait. It's a weird shape, but the action in the water, the fish love it. Now if we go back down here, you always want to have a spoon because the reflections, fish love it, and it's got good action. But if you had to go get some bait right now and you want to catch bass really fast, all these baits that you see here, all the swim baits right here, from here to here, work great. The jerk bait works really well, and all these crankbaits, especially the Yozuri. It's fairly pricey, but it's worth it. You'll catch a ton of fish on this bait. So, and also you want a bunch of these tackle boxes. Can't read it right there, but it's Bass Pro Shop. These things, I love them. Anyway, that is Canada Bass signing off. Fishing videos will be coming out soon, within a month and a half. And we'll also be introducing a couple more members, because I have some friends that I have to get their confirmation if they're going to be doing fishing videos with us or not. But yeah, this is Canada Bass signing off. Have a good one. Bye bye.